Well, you guys asked for it, so here's my kit video. Alright, getting into it, I got a one TIGRIS airframe. The only thing really that is one TIGRIS on this is the actual shells and the strap here. I changed everything out, like the pads and the rails and all that for the CRYE precision stuff. I kind of like the shell. It's not very heavy, but you know, with all the stuff on here, it is, you know, heavy, but it is balanced, so I don't really notice it that much. Got the CRYE Velcro kit under this cover. The brain exploder 3D printed mount for my GoPro. Really nice. It stays on there. It doesn't wobble around, and it gets a nice low, you know, view on my gun. On the back, I've got my Milsim West battery pouch, along with a replica mana strobe and IR and red. Now it's a good setup. I've got my contacts on the side. Don't use them too much, but when I do, they're nice and clear. Running through my U94 to my BAOFENG UV5R 8W on my back with the extended antenna. It's nice being able to talk to teammates. It's got a real nice click to it, and yeah. I've covered my helmet. I'm going to cover my plate carrier. Right here, this is an LBX-0300S in multicam. Haven't done too much other than change out the cummerbund for a COYOTE Tactical Solutions beta cummerbund, so I can hold extra mags and get a nice cinch down, you know, fit, because I do have that tank on my back and it does pull quite a bit, so being able to cinch it down really gets it close to my body and I can still breathe, but I don't have this tank pulling it up into my neck. I got my Blue Force Gear 10-speed triple mag pouch here using my HEXMAGS. These fit really well in my HK416, which I'll cover later on in the video. Hanging below is my Haley Strategic D3CR hanger. Really like this. You know, it's good for holding tools and stuff, or just generally covering my stomach. I do get shot there a lot, so this was kind of, it was an easy purchase for me. I knew I needed it. It looks nice. It's made of great material. That's where I'm repping HTU Airsoft. Other than that, you know, it's nice. It fits my kit, and it's nice for my size. I removed the shoulder pads, mainly because having it up higher wasn't really working for me, and I don't need all that padding. I'm going to be still for this part of the video because it is the back of my plate carrier and you guys won't be able to hear me. I got a Pantech mini map. I really love it. It is in multicam. My one gripe with it is it's a little bit too long, and if you don't have the straps on there, it's going to wobble around a lot. They're the 511 quick clips. Love them. They cinch right down, keep everything nice and tight on there. You know, I have it offset a little bit just so that I can keep my radio nice and low so I don't have a giant antenna sticking up. It is just below my head height so I don't get hit on the doors and stuff like that. Just to fill up some space, I got a tourniquet on there. Never gonna use it, but you know, you never know. Kind of looks cool. Moving down, we got my belt. This is a Ronin Tactics SENSHI belt. I love it. It's nice being able to just take this, rip it off, and got that inner belt made of Velcro. Sticks really well. You can use this without the inner Velcro if you don't need a belt, but I definitely recommend it because it does keep it there. Doesn't move around, doesn't wobble, stays nice and low, but it is load bearing, so you don't have to, you know, have a separate outer belt. It has the MOLLE attachments, but they're very thin, so you don't have to worry about having extra material. That's where I have my SAFARILAND holster with my WE Block 19. I run this with CO2 just because it is cold sometimes and it just doesn't cycle very well. Got the race sights with the RMR. It is a REPRO. Got it through Shooter CV Gear. You know, nice and fast shipping, even though it is coming from China. Really like them a lot. Co-witness with the sights, so they are designed for this specific application. The rear sight actually is what holds on the RMR. So one screw for your rear sight, and then you can just drop your RMR on there. It is a G17 length mag, so I do get extra rounds, but it doesn't really take up that much more room. Working on getting the CRYE gun clip because I can't close the top on my holster with the RMR on there. But other than that, great holster, you know, worth picking up. On the left side, I've got a single 10-speed mag pouch for my pistol. Now I like it a lot. I don't use it too much, but when I do, it keeps those mags in there great, and they're great for reloads. All the way to my back is a LVX blow-up medical pouch in multicam. I don't really have a use for it, just kind of filling up space. You know, it's a good thing to have. If I do ever use it, I like it. I've tried it out a bit. It's nice being able to pull it open and have everything there. Alright, this is the stuff you guys wanted to see the most. This is my primary rifle. I'll just go from back to front and just kind of give you a lowdown on everything that I got. So, starting at the back, Mission First Tactical, Minimalist stock. This fits really good on VFC buffer tubes. It's got no wobble. Really tight once you first get it, but you know, 5 or 6 times putting it on and off, you'll get it nice, and it stays on there. I can move it back and forth. I leave it in the 3rd position because that's just where I like it. I got a quick disconnect on just a no-name Amazon sling. I'll try and link that in the description. But really, any, you know, 1.5 inch sling works. This was an HK416C that I threw a stock tube on, just because I couldn't fit the FCU in the back. I just run the FCU in the back instead of in the grip like some people do. It's a POLARSTAR fusion engine. Got the amped grip running up to the Lightning Banjo. Got a REPRO arms trigger with the amped purple nozzle and POPPET. I use HEXMAGS, like I covered earlier in the video. They fit nice, they just click in there. The hop-up I'm using, stock VFC hop-up, just works the best for me. With a Prometheus 6.03 inner barrel. Just runs right to the flash hider, not to the end of the suppressor. MAGPUL MOE grip, just to get a good handle on here. I've got my DBAL. On the top is a GMP one, just the laser, IR, and visible. I don't use it too much. Plan on using it a little bit more later on. Just kind of got to get it sighted in and possibly use it a little bit more. The site, no-name Amazon site, it's like $30. I'll try and link that too. MAGPUL sling attachment if I want to bring a sling closer in, if it's getting annoying having it up here, I do that. My light is a STREAMLIGHT PRORAIL 2. It's got the pressure pad built in. This is a great light. It's like $115. You know, I definitely recommend it. It's not too bright, not too dim. It illuminates BBs really well. It's got a nice color. I've got a no-name flash hider on here with suppressor attachment. It definitely brings the sound down a lot. You guys will hear a lot in my videos. When I just run this, it's real loud. Once I put this on there, it's nice and quiet. Other than that, it's a good system. I like it. It took a lot of tuning, but you know, once I got it there, I liked it. One last thing that I'd like to cover is the Umbrella Corporation grip. I believe it's by MAGPUL. I haven't seen them on the market for a while. I like them a lot because it's a really nice fat grip, so you don't get too much of an overwrap on your hand, and it's just you're really well contoured. Also, MAGPUL trigger guide. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for Panda's loadout. That should be coming up in a week or two. But thanks for watching.